Well, Matt, how are you feeling after that one?
Same as what we've felt too often this season, and obviously in my time here, the pain of that type of game. We can't hide away from the fact that every time we come up against this challenge or this type of challenge, we fall short, and that is a reflection on myself and the group at the moment, and it's a painful one, but we certainly can't stop it.
Why do you think, as a group, you are falling short against the teams that it looks like you should have a good chance of beating?
Well, against the teams, and this is no disrespect to any of the teams who've beaten us this season, there's a certain approach, a certain type of game, a less clean game, you might say, where it's a little bit more back to front and a bit of a physicality needed, and we're short in that department. We have a chance one end of the pitch and miss the target, ball goes out of play for a goal kick. More than likely 10 seconds later we're defending. Defending our box, and that happens every single time, whether it's a long throw, whether it's another set piece, whether it's an unchallenged ball in the middle of the pitch. Regardless of who I've changed personnel-wise, the outcome is still the same. And I've been now jumping to different formations and different solutions to search for that. But I can guarantee it won't change. It won't change because, unfortunately, the nature of the squad and the DNA of the squad is not to go towards the ball. We're not capable of doing that. So we're going to have to find a way of protecting them. But I can't protect against a goal kick. I can't protect against certain moments in the game which happen more often in a game like that. And then the pressure that puts on our attacking play, we also can't handle that.
What do you say to them afterwards then? Are you one to...
I've got to be really careful. Got to be really careful. No. Look, we've been angry. In the time I've been here, we've been angry. We've showed our frustration in relation to... I can't change that. That is a clear weakness. And it seems to have been there for longer than just probably this season as well, in relation to everyone saying Bristol Rovers do well against the big teams on a clean pitch and a clean game of football and then get beaten by the bottom half teams in a certain type of game. So that is going to be down to recruitment at the end of the season. But this group of players can get better at it. And one thing we are working as hard as we possibly can with them every single day is to value it, to recognise it and to execute. But unfortunately, the game always tells us the truth. And when you go a goal down in that type of game, on that type of pitch, it's so difficult to get back in the game. Keep it at one for a little bit longer. The second goal, and like I say, it's a goal kick. A goal kick, a long ball, a second long ball, and then all of a sudden the ball's in the back of our net. It drives you absolutely mad. But we need these players on Tuesday. We need them following Saturday. I've just heard you ask the question to Luke in there in terms of is there anything to play for? About personal pride, about understanding what the shirt means. People put a lot into a statement like that, but you take that to one side. When the ball's there, you have to challenge. And I've tried my hardest to be as consistent as I possibly can in terms of giving the players a chance. And now every single game where we get beat like this, I have to change it because I have to be seen to change it. Are we capable of more? Definitely. But is the game just constantly telling us where we're weak every single time?
You talk about changing it. I counted 3 different formations today. I mean, you probably have more in your head.
Because we're chasing the game, 1-0 down, 2-0 down, chasing the game with the same attacking patterns. No ball speed, partly because of the pitch, but partly because of confidence within the group. No end moments of them defending their box or their goalkeeper making a save. It was the same pattern on Tuesday night. We've had the best chance of the game to start with. Chrissy's on Tuesday, Anthony's today. Good save by their goalkeeper, and then Jed Ward's not touched the ball barely in anger first half, and we're going 1-0 down. And then we're forcing the issues as time goes on. But even the second goal, let's be honest, we are so leaky, it's disgraceful.
On, I say, a positive note or a positive side of it, is that what this phase of your time at the club is all about? It's about knowing where the weaknesses are. The look on your face suggests
we all feel like we're stating the obvious, don't we? And the fans are giving us pelters because of what the game looks like. But it is the same. And for 15 games, unfortunately, are we going to change it? Are we going to improve certain aspects? Of course we can. Can we take those moments of an opposition long ball out of the equation? We can't. We cannot do that. Can we take a second ball out in the middle pitch? We can't do it. Can we take a set-piece moment? We can't do that. That is the bare essentials of lower league football. And it's just not being valued enough in all departments for too long at this football club. But it is being valued now. Now we're looking for ways of improving it.
Is it difficult to keep the players with you in moments like this? Because you said, you need them all Tuesday. So
yeah, but they're honest. They're not a dishonest group. I'm not saying they're not honest in terms of the way they're going about it, but like I say, that as much as you can have messages and actions and work on the training pitch and analysis, the moment that game starts, it looks pretty similar to what we've gone towards as a downfall throughout this season. I think the amount of games we've lost in that type of moment or that type of collision or challenge has been apparent. So the game always tells you the truth, regardless of how you set the team up. But obviously, as manager, it's always on me, and it's my responsibility to now set it up slightly differently on Tuesday, because will it be any different at Stevenage, any different at Northampton, any different when we play Carlisle at home? And then because we've played a part in it, the whole feel of the game is pressure. And I think it's fair to say the way we handle with pressure is not in the same way when we've not got pressure.